Now a little snug around the tummy, but that's okay. What am I going to do with this? Hey y'all, it's been quite some time. Guess what we're about to go do? Thrifting. Ladies, now y'all know I love me a white dress. If you didn't know, now you know. But this one had a back out and it was a little too small, but the hunt must go on. We just walked into the store. We're definitely going to go through all these dresses. Now, I was definitely wanting to get some dresses that were going to go with my look. At this point, getting a little discouraged. I was like, I'm not really finding much. It's things that I've seen that I have actually donated over the past, like the patterns and all that stuff. But the hunt must continue on, ladies. Ladies, if you know, you know, I still love me some animal print, but I feel like it's a little too busy. If I just had like a little pop of a headband, I was gonna grab this dress. I took her off the rack, put her back, but this lamp was so like antique. I definitely love this. If I had space for it, I definitely would have grabbed it. The price was amazing. It still was in good shape. I don't know why it was like really gravitating to my attention to grab it or to look at it. Child, must go on and look at this dress. This dress would have went perfectly, but it had like a blue color, but it had like an ash hint to it. I love me some polka dots. Yes, 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 love some polka dots. Thanks to my mom. But definitely kept her there because I knew I was not going to be able to fit that. Was not going to be a no-go. But girl, I love this off cream top. This black top was definitely the jam because I love the stretch material. And I just noticed a lot of things again on the rack was not talking to me. But I was like, let's continue to look and let's see what else we can find. Then on top of that, I haven't used my camera in quite some time, so it was giving me a bit of a fit. And I was like, girl, we have to get this together because we got to give the people what they want. If this was in my size, I definitely would have grabbed that. Super cute. Love a chocolate brown. I believe brown is like the new black for the fall. If this was in my size, definitely would have grabbed this as well. Unfortunately, I could not fit this. I wanted this so bad, but we're still going to be on the hunt for a bigger size. I think I need to look for a 1X or a 2X. Here is a bell sleeve shirt. Definitely love this. I definitely used to buy shirts like this, but I feel like with those type of sleeves, it takes away from the look that I'm trying to go for. Y'all, when I tell you I was gonna grab these, but unfortunately they had a stain in the C part. I'm not sure if the camera was able to pull it out. I was highly disappointed. I should have grabbed these. Super cute. Hopefully when I go back, they are there, but I don't know if that thong situation would be too much for the toes. These were actually cute, but they were kind of beat up. It seemed like the person had them and they actually kind of walked through the rain, but the camera does really no justice. But in person, well, the camera, it looks actually good on camera, but in person it looked more tore down than anything else. But I should have grabbed them too. They were at a good price as well. Some nice Tory Burch, couldn't go wrong with them, but I don't know, we shall see. We're gonna go back and see. Girl, y'all know I had to grab the animal print and barely worn. And then these platforms, I love the color but don't care for the platform heel. However, super cute, love the color. Now y'all know, but for real, it's clean inside, but y'all could have did it, but however, it wasn't for me, so I hung her right back where she belonged. This right here, don't need much explanation. Love her down. She was so stinking cute. She reminded me so much of like Chanel. I have some pendants that have like the red lipstick. I could have got her, but I was like, no. This is something I would grab and kind of play around with, but I know I was not going to wear her, and she was going to be balled up somewhere in my closet. Look what we have found. A cute little hot pink gem. I thought it was like a wallet, but when I tried to open it, it was like more like a binder, divider scenario. It had like a little plastic tag. I couldn't really open it. Didn't want to bust it open because I knew I was not going to purchase it. Really cute. This black bag is really nice. I don't know why I saw so much potential in it. I was thinking of like you can carry all kinds of things. These shoes were really, really cute. Do love them.
It's been more than 6 months since I've been thrifting. And when I tell you thrifting is so therapeutic, girl, let's get into it, shall we? My channel, hi, my name is Keisha. I'm into beauty, fashion, a little bit of lifestyle. Girl, if that is your jam, continue to watch because we have a little bit of this and a little bit of that for you. Yes, we're going to keep it neutral, and the neutral colors are black and white. Here is the black pair of denim jeans that I got. I thought they were going to be a little bit baggy. When I put them on, they were actually boot cut and they fit just right. Now a little snug around the tummy, but that's okay. But I definitely love her and enough room to play around. And I love how it cuts down at the ankle because it gives me that option if I want to wear flats, loafers, a little bit of a kitten heel, or even wearing some nice lengthy 4 to 6 inches of heels. I love the fact that I've added her to my collection because usually I go for your blue denim, but it's always nice to have a black denim. But they're always hard to keep them black. But we're gonna figure that out. I know there's some options out there. Ladies, I haven't done this in so long, so I completely forgot to tell you what size the jeans are and how much I paid for them. So the jeans are size 14, so I believe they are junior size. And I believe I paid $7 and some change for them. But let's move right along. So I got this nice tank. It's a nice cotton material. Do love it. It kind of flares out from on the sides. And this is a size 14 in women's size, and I got it for $7.99. It had the purple tag. I wasn't paying attention at Second Ave what their special was. I just went in because I was like, girl, I haven't done this in quite some time. But here are their pros. So pretty much I got this for free. For free. If I would have really paid attention, I really been grabbing all the purple tags. Just saying. So don't remember which days is what because again it's been over 6 months since we've been doing this. Anywho, so I like how this flares out. It fits down to the T, and yes, I know it needs to be ironed. It is wrinkled to the max, but she's very airy and is great for the blazer. So I'm definitely gonna put this with a blazer, and I wanted to keep it very simple and very chic and very touching. And I love the fact that I can definitely wear this not just with denim jeans. I can wear it with some pedal pushers. I can definitely wear it with some leggings, and I can definitely wear her with some kind of like longer shorts or with a skirt. However, it's that was the fun part about going thrifting. I definitely love a square neck because I feel like that you can do like a nice little dainty necklace here or do probably like a chunky necklace, but I'm kind of getting back into that dainty kind of deal because I don't want to take away from the outfit. So I also did a blazer with this and definitely love how it turned out. It was very soft and very chic and kind of play around it with the different shoes and kind of like had a nice feel. This is a size, child. This is a size large. It's stretchy, it's breathable, and it's still able to be worn in the warmer months and also in the cooler months, if you will. Even in the winter, if you would play around with this, you can probably do it with a turtleneck. You can definitely do it with a button down. I'm definitely looking forward to putting this all together for future looks. Sometimes I can look up and find a medium that will work for me. So this is a Ralph Lauren polo. She's a size medium. She's for $13.99. When I grabbed this, I was like, I absolutely love this. I know I couldn't personally button her up, but I knew when I was pushing the cart, I was like, I want something to pop with it. And I instantly thought of like a striped shirt or a plain white shirt. And I knew I had some shirts here, but I know I needed to like get a little bit more because girl, that's a whole different story what I got going on in the closet. Okay, that's why we gotta get it together and we gotta intentionally when we go when I go thrifting. I need to be intentionally really looking for the pieces because anyway. So with this polo shirt, She does have some slits on her sleeves. I love it. She is breathable. Ignore. Because I want to do my video, it's thundering outside. That's what it's doing. It's thundering. It's thundering. Lightning and kaboom, boom, boom, everything, child. The show must go on. But as you can see, she's breathable. I love this. She's lightweight. She's a little tight on the arms, but however, that just motivate us to continue to do what we need to do to fit her. If I can find a white one in this, now if I do like a kind of like a crop top white shirt, I did see a button up is what I'm speaking of. It's not doable, okay? So it's long enough where it goes past the waist. Love that. Again, like I love the fact that it's lightweight. I like the fact that it don't have to be worn as a shirt. Okay, I can kind of wear it like a blazer in a sense. So here's one of the tees that I wore. Y'all hear that? I'll tell you. So here's one of the white tees that I wore with that polo shirt. Definitely love this down. I feel like white is just so tasteful because usually I go for patterns and I'm getting away from patterns because when I have patterns, I feel like I have to find something to match with it and then it just hangs in my closet and we being overwhelmed and overstimulated. And girl, that's not a thing, okay? We gonna shut that all down. So definitely love this. Got this in a size medium. Got her for $4.29 and absolutely love this. Again, I'm gonna play around with this tank top. Just because it's a tank top don't mean you only just wear it as a tank top. Girl, play around with it. Oh, hi, my name is Keisha. I'm completely clumsy. Yes, I am. Girl, here we are. You cannot ever go wrong with a I should say a minor or a skinny stripe in your shirt. Black and white, off white, cream. This, oh my gosh, just makes you feel like that it's rich, it's pure, it's everything. And I love this right here. And I also pair this with the polo shirt. Again, I'm a blazer girl. I can play around with the blazers and definitely love this. Again, wear long sleeves, collar shirt. You can wear this with a sweater all to come. You can play with her. Definitely tuck her in, wear her out, wear her with some capri shorts, wear her with some leggings, wear her with some pedal pushers, wear her with a darker colored denim jeans. This is like a classic piece to have in your closet. Okay, y'all, if y'all been rocking with me for quite some time, I am a bag shoe girl. Like when I tell you, I mean, I love the clothes too. But however, when I saw this bag, I was like, she is really stinking cute, okay? I mean, the details got a nice little zipper here at the bottom. I'm here for the gold, okay? Love this. And I like how that black is here on the bottom. And I like the size of the purse. Really, really chic, very classic. She's not big on a brand. I believe it is a BC somebody. And the inside is not bad at all, too. She is a BCB bag, nice size and size. So if you want to have like a notepad or a little iPad, I don't think a laptop will fit in this, but this is great condition. There's no tears. It has not lost its shape as much. Definitely love this. And I got her for $12.99. Y'all, this is so stinking cute. That black and white contrast, and that's how I was kind of playing it off with the black and white and going from there because I feel like with black and white, it's just so classic, very rich, very tasteful, and it just gives you a nice clean look where you feel like you're not really working too hard for the look. But yes, this purse is so stinking cute. Definitely love her. Glad that I grabbed her because honestly, when I was pretty much towards the end, I was like, put this over here. When I was you know how kind of like you're grabbing everything in the cart and you're like, do I really want this or do I not? So a lot of times when I'm getting towards the end, I will catch a mirror and kind of like put it against me and see if this is the look that I'm kind of going for. And I was very hesitant, so I put it on the clothing rack and then I took it off. Did that about 4 good times. I was going through a thing and I wasn't sure. But I'm glad that I went ahead and put her in my cart because she is so stinking cute and I can't wait to play around with some more looks with her. That wraps up this haul. Ladies, I had so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's been quite some time. However, the real reason why I stopped thrifting because I was just grabbing everything off the racks. Y'all hear me? And then I had piles and piles of stuff. Okay. Because everybody collection, everybody's style is different. But however, it wasn't me. I was just fun because we can just be creative, however, right? But no, girl, I was overwhelming and I was just finding myself stuck with so many items, so many different colors, so many different shapes and patterns and texture. I love texture. But it was just like, oh my stars, what am I going to do with this? It's only one time deal, or it was just for content purposes. But no, I definitely want to wear these pieces to work, going out. I just want to mix and mingle them, but I want to make sure that they work with my wardrobe and we're not going to overwhelm. I know when we go through a thing, it's like you just come into this whole world of like, oh my God, I can do this and do that. But I want to make sure my pieces coincide with one another. It makes sense because we just can't be walking around here looking like who did it and why. Okay? Because, girl, when you look good, you feel good. All right, you guys stay blessed. Take care. Bye.